Continuing on with examples 5 and 6 from solving quadratic equations by factoring. We have 3x squared minus 6 times x minus 9 equals 0. Your first step is to find the GCF. So I'm going to take each of these terms and I'm going to break them down to its prime. And I'm going to determine what do they have in common. All three of these have a 3 in common, so my GCF is 3. When I factor out this 3, the first term is left with x squared. Drop the minus sign. The second term is left with 2 times x. Drop the minus sign again, and your last term is just left with a 3. From here, we're going to look at our first term. And the value of our first term here is 1, so I don't need to slide and divide. I need to find two numbers that multiply to equal -3. And when I add those same two numbers, it is going to equal -2. Those two values are going to be -3 and +1. Remember to bring down your GCF. And you can go ahead and write your factors. From here, make sure you understand that this is your intercept form. And then you're going to apply your zero product property. Take the first factor, set it equal to 0. The second factor, set it equal to 0. And the last factor, and set it equal to 0. The first factor that's equal to 0 does not equal 0. There's no x value to solve for, and 3 does not equal 0. The second factor, x minus 3 equals 0. When I add 3 to both sides, x equals 3. And the last factor, x plus 1 equals 0. When I subtract 1 from both sides, x equals -1. If set notation is asked for, you need to write your set with your lowest number first and your highest number last. And lastly, number 6. We have 4x squared plus 28 times x plus 12 equals 0. My first step here is to find my GCF. The 4x squared could be broken down to 2 times 2 times x times x. 28 times x can be broken down to 7 times 4, but 4 can be broken down to 2 times 2, and I have 1x. 12 is 3 times 4, but 4 can be broken down to 2 times 2. You should notice that they all have a 2 in common. They also have another set of 2 in common. So since I have 2 sets of 2's in common, my GCF is going to be 4. Once I take out this 2 times 2, the first term has an x squared left. When I take out this 2 times 2, the second term has 7 times x left. And when I take out this last time, 2 times 2, this is going to be +3.